Once upon a time, in the midst of World War II, four siblings named Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy were evacuated from London and sent to live with an old professor in a big, old house in the countryside. One day, while exploring the house, Lucy discovered a strange wardrobe in one of the bedrooms. She opened the door and stepped inside, only to find herself in a beautiful, snowy land called Narnia. Lucy was amazed by the talking animals and enchanted forests that surrounded her. But she soon realized that Narnia was in the middle of a long, cold winter, and that it was ruled by a wicked white witch who had turned the land into a frozen wasteland. Lucy was determined to tell her siblings about her incredible discovery, but when she returned to the old house, no one believed her. Peter, Susan, and Edmund thought she was making it all up. But one day, Edmund accidentally stumbled upon the wardrobe himself. As he stepped into Narnia, he was greeted by the White Witch, who offered him some Turkish delight, a sweet he had never tasted before. Edmund became greedy and wanted more, so the White Witch told him she would give him as much as he wanted if he brought his siblings to her. Edmund returned to the old house and convinced Peter, Susan, and Lucy to go back to Narnia with him. But as soon as they arrived, the White Witch captured them and turned them into stone statues. Just when all seemed lost, a great lion named Aslan appeared. Aslan was the true ruler of Narnia and had been waiting for the children to come and help defeat the White Witch. Aslan and the children set out on a quest to find the 7 swords of the 7 dwarfs, which they would use to defeat the White Witch and her army. Along the way, they met a beaver named Mr. Beaver, who helped them on their journey. They also met other talking animals who joined their cause, such as a fox, a badger, and a robin. Finally, they reached the White Witch's castle and fought in a great battle. Aslan sacrificed himself to save Edmund, who had betrayed his siblings and helped the White Witch earlier. But in the end, Aslan was resurrected and the White Witch was defeated. Narnia was freed from the long winter and Aslan crowned Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy as the kings and queens of Narnia. The 4 siblings ruled Narnia justly and brought peace and happiness to the land. They had many adventures and made many friends, but eventually, they had to return to their own world. They said goodbye to Narnia and the wardrobe took them back home, where they were reunited with the old professor and their mother. But they knew they would always have the memories of their time in Narnia and the magic they experienced there. And they knew that they could always go back to Narnia through the wardrobe if they needed to.